Well, funny enough, the one that's been really hot, especially after the Rippling deal, if you saw that lawsuit that's happening, it's an insider threat case. And so I think insider threat now is becoming a bigger one, especially with layoffs. So that's been a big topic in the last couple of months for us.
I mean, that's got to be just an enormous amount of data to pull from all these sources, right? And each source is its own complication, right? To the amount of data pulling in, then you try to add a real time on top of that. What does it take to run this sort of thing? Is this something that I can set up and run, pretty easily? Does it take a couple weeks? I imagine you've got to establish baselines as far as, what is normal, or at least normal for that individual, and then start to apply some of those heuristics to the access profile to say, okay, yeah, this is normal for Jeff, or maybe, no, this is not normal because he's traveling, or maybe he is accessing different things that he normally wouldn't be.
Well, I'll tell you, from past experience of having to do this for 20 years and running the FireEye product business, I wanted the anti-on-prem software profile. So we had two principles when we built the platform. One was it's completely SaaS delivered. So it's fast time to onboard was a big principle for us. Super easy, has to get on board within 10 to 15 minutes. Depending upon the integration, that can happen pretty easily. And it's all read-only, so we're not trying to be intrusive in terms of that. The other principle was fast time to value, because I always struggled where customers had to plug it in, they had to wait some time, and then they said, oh, okay, it's interesting, a couple of things lit up, fantastic. To answer your question, because we have come in from an incident response standpoint in the past, we've had to go and ingest historical logs. So if you have logs for the last 2 to 3 years, I could ingest those and think of it as like a replay button. I could replay every identity session over the last 2 years if you had 2 years worth of data, and I can reconstruct all of that pretty quickly and allow you now to get visibility around, well, yeah, just 6 months ago, although I just plugged in Permiso right now, I could see 6 months ago, Jim went and he ran these sets of malicious operations, and we know exactly which credential was compromised first and all the subsequent credentials that were created because of that. So I think that's something that I learned in the past of doing this, is like, I can't have something that's going to take forever to deploy and forever to get value.